What's going on, YouTube? Welcome to my first video. I am going to tell you my story, how I got into fitness, what I went through and my injury. So, throughout elementary and middle school, I was a husky kid. I was never really skinny per se, I guess. I was always husky. I've always been husky. My older and my little brother have always been skinnier than I have when they were growing up. Through middle school, I was getting picked on. I got picked on and, called fat. Through high school, I, did a lot of stupid stuff, smoking, drinking, whatever, you name it. Just didn't really care. Didn't care about anything. Senior year was a little bad for me. I almost did not graduate. I had lower than a 1-point GPA my third semester. My fourth semester, I brought it all back up, got a 3.0, passed my 2 OGTs that I didn't need to pass. After I graduated high school, I didn't know what I wanted to do. I continued to smoke, drink, just have that mentality where I didn't care about anything. I worked at Taco Bell, I worked at a couple restaurants, I just didn't care. Spent all my money on stupid stuff. When I was 18 or 19 years old, I ended up in the hospital because I had sharp pain in my stomach. I ended up blacking out and got rushed to the hospital. They gave me a morphine drip and that was about it. 2 hours later, they sent me home. And that continued to happen throughout the week, throughout the months. Just kept going in and out of the hospital. I was constantly throwing up all the time because of the pain. I just didn't know what was going on with me, so I constantly had to keep going to the hospital to figure out what was wrong, but they kept sending me home. Later next year, I was 19. Yeah, I was 19. In the beginning of the summer, I went to Florida to visit my dad, and the pain had stopped for months. Just didn't bother me at all until I went to Florida. My first day there, I ended up in the hospital and they came back and told me that I had pancreatitis. It was from excessive drinking, I guess. I didn't know my limit. That's, typically how young people are. They just don't know their own limit. So when I found out that I had pancreatitis, I switched, my mentality changed about everything. As soon as I got home from vacation, I went on a diet. I stopped drinking, I stopped, smoking. I grew up a little bit. I ate nothing but oatmeal, chicken, and tuna. That's all that I ate. I ate nothing else. So when I was at work on lunch, I would have 1 packet of tuna. Not 1 packet of tuna, 1 packet of oatmeal, I'm sorry. I had a gym membership at FitWorks. I did cardio, I did my body. I worked out my arms, my back, my chest, my leg, everything. I did everything, but was I doing it right? No, probably not. That's why I asked. When I was 22 or 23, I entered my first physique competition. I was doing everything on my own. I was looking great and I felt good about myself, but was I ready for, was I ready to be on stage? Absolutely not. I didn't think I was. So, a month out from the show, I decided to get help. I got help from the guy whose show I was doing. Starved myself pretty much. He gave me a meal plan of like 1,000 calories maybe a day and cardio 3 times a day every day. Wake up at 4 in the morning and go do cardio for 20 minutes before work, and then go to work and do what I need to do, then go train and then cardio and so on. So right now I'm gonna go to the gym, and when I get back I'll tell you a little bit more. After all the years living here, your whole life, you think you'd get used to to winter, but that is not the case. I cannot stand winter.
It's been a while since I've been in this booth, man. It feels good to be home, though. Yeah. Remember I used to record off my S-Boss, like a freshman year back in the days. Yeah, so every day when I wake up, now the first thing I do is go check my plays, because I appreciate every fan, every like, every share, and every listen. And these rappers that are quote better than me, well, I call it a game if there ain't no competition. Yeah, so every day I be working, futuristic sound to flow tight like a virgin. Yeah, these dudes never used to hit me bad. Now to do the feature, bruh, it's 200 for the track. Not cocky, just deserve some respect. You mistook if you're not concerned that I'm a threat. If you sick, dog, then make me the vet. But don't get it twisted, I'm the illest as it gets, bruh.
Alright, I'm done with the gym. Today was chest day, so I will see you when I get home. Alright, I'm back from the gym. Today was chest day, and it was not really a good day today. I did not feel like I had a great workout. So after my first competition, I put on weight, 15 pounds after the first month of my competition being done with. Noticed that I was tired all the time. I was constantly getting sick. My immune system went to shit. Decided to go to the doctors and see what my levels are. My testosterone, my HDL, my LDL, potassium, everything. I wanted to just check everything. Got that done, and when they gave me the results, my testosterone went down. Like, I had more estrogen than testosterone. So they put me on TRT, and they were doing it all wrong, so I ended up doing it myself. Got my PCT, and I was doing my shots. I was doing 2 shots a week instead of doing 1 major shot once a month. They did that to me, and my hormones just went like this, and I constantly felt like shit. I was depressed all the time. So that's when I decided to do it myself. So I just now realized that I did not leave an outro for the video. So this is where I'm gonna end it. My next video, I'll tell you a little bit more about my story. So stay tuned. Thank you. 'Cause right now I feel so high.